Hello crafters, this is Suzanne for Cat Scrappiness and I'm here with a new release and it's a good one. There are two combinations in the release. There is a Halloween release and a Thanksgiving release being released at the same time, but because of the amount of product and maybe you're more a Thanksgiving person than a Halloween person, vice versa, I'm going to do two videos. So this is part 1, Halloween, and then part 2, Thanksgiving. Okay, let's start off with part 1. Let's get started. As you can see, I was having fun with the Halloween cards. I just love these cards. Especially this. That just tickles my fancy right there, the little legs coming off. Let me show you all the new dies. We're still using the same paper pack from last month, and that's in stock. The Creepy and Kooky collection. This is a 6x6 paper pack. 12 patterns, 4 patterns in each. First up, we have the Witch's Brew die set. Love. Here she is in action right here. Look at those legs. Let me give you a rough measurement on the legs because I have it partly stuck in because I wanted to have the whole ensemble done. Plus also still use a big sentiment because I love the sentiment too. So, and I kind of like the legs sticking off. Yes, this would be hard to mail, but this would be perfect for everything else and to tuck into a gift bag. On the back, I even lined it so it is clean on the back as well. What I do love about this die set is that it is deconstructed. So that means that you can make all different sorts of cards. You can do the Cauldron. You could do the Cauldron as a shaker. You can do the legs 4 different ways. Plain, with stars, with stripes, or with polka dots like what you see here. Options. Tons and tons of options. The boots. You could do the boots alone. You could put the boots here by the Cauldron. Boots by, last month I showed you the Fall Essential. And there is also a Halloween Essential. You could put the boots with that. And I will list everything that I'm speaking about below. So you can take a look at those older sets, which are just oldies, but definitely goodies, okay? So here now, with the Cauldron, you're looking at 5.5 inch tall, roughly. But I still have a little more space in here, with the legs sticking out, almost 4 inches wide. You can bring the legs in. I played with the placement of the legs, but this is just so cute. This is now a double shaker card. We have shaker bits behind the spiderweb die, which is what I'm going to show you next. I have shaker bits here in the Cauldron with the awesome Creepy and Kooky paper pack. And that's also here in the background too. And my colorway was I never used to do this traditional Halloween colorway, but I'm so loving it. The green, orange, and purple. Yeah, I just can't get enough of it. And the neutral in it is black. Here, for the boots, right there, it's this die. Makes me smile. And I was making the card, and I'm like, how am I going to squeeze the boot in? I could have put it here and brought it down, but I love it sticking off. This is the, what's in the Cauldron cooking. Here I use some of the round sequins. I'll put a link for that. I had introduced, there's a whole lot of embellishments. Cat has a ton of embellishments. All kind of good shaker bits, from sequins to clay bits to sprinkle bits, and just layered up and played. That's that orange creamsicle pearl. Look at that. I just love this. Anyway, so this one is Witch's Brew. Second one in this card. Here, this is the spiderweb die. Full A2 card front. So this is 5.5 inch tall, 4.25 inch wide. So you can go straight here. There it is. But you can also extend your card base out by 1/4 inch if you want to get the color change. I didn't want to go just, when I had it like this, I wanted to bring back the orange in. That's why I did the matching layers and even did another layer. This is in black 110-pound cardstock, okay? Everything is 110 pound. Because for something like this, you do need something that can hold all this weight, especially all this weight in the front, okay? So this is a great spiderweb die. It's so cute. And it works good, both. Here, portrait, or here, landscape. So even in landscape, because the point here is off center, it gives you a focal point like a spray to put on all your goodies. So I did it 2 ways. Here I did black cardstock. Here I took just a metallic ink and rubbed it on top of something if you wanted to put a little treatment on your cardstock. I love both ways. Fun. One of them I did turn into a shaker. Do you have to turn it into a shaker? Of course not. Don't have to turn it into a shaker at all. You could just use it as a good foundation for the card base to then build on, or just have it as a spider web and then put on your sentiment. This is Spooky Boo. Love Spooky Boo. Spooky Boo. And I had some black glitter cardstock from my stash. This is chunky glitter cardstock. Look at all that glitterati. It sheds a little bit, but hey, it's still good. So the boo measures 2.5 inch wide by 1.25 inch tall. It's big enough to be on a card, bold enough to be on a card, but still small enough. It's not taking up too much real estate either. I love that it's a half and half. Boo. Spooky Boo with the drips. Love the drips. Followed with Spooky Boo, we have the Spooky Happy Halloween. Look at that one. Same drip. And this is all one die. So what I mean is not, the happy is not separated from the Halloween. So it's just one cut and just go with your glue or adhesive strip. Here in the background, I did some of the Creepy Kooky cardstock, orange cardstock, staggered it a little bit. Then I did light purple. I kept everything here more like a Pasteloween, but Pasteloween without pinks. It's Pasteloween with a light green, light purple, and like a light peachy orange. So the good thing about doing something like this is not so scary. Both of them are not really scary if you think about it, but you know, if you want it to be lighter and happier and more that Pasteloween look, this fits that bill, which I love. Happy Halloween measures with the, and it does have that shadow and it cuts out those inner bits too. Look at that. Love. You see it? This is 4 inches wide by 1.5 inch tall. Love. The spiders, that is from an older release, but a year-round Halloween goodie. Creepy Crawly dies. Oh yes. Oh yes. So good, so good. Full spider web, half spider web, and the spiders. So you could layer up your spider webs. You could do the Happy Halloween, put that in. Even though this is not new, it works back with all these sets. They all go hand in hand, even with the ghosts. They all work together. So you can either go full A2, done. You can layer up if you want. You could put the spiders in like I did. They all work back, and I will put details for the older things. Oldies, but definitely goodies, okay? Next, we have, and I didn't get a chance to use this one, but you can watch an introductory video on the Cat Scrappiness YouTube channel if you want to see it up close and personal with some of the dies that I have not used in both videos that I'm going to be doing. Thanksgiving and this one, okay? This one is Cast a Spell. You could definitely mix your Witch's Brew die set with Cast a Spell. Cast a Spell now has a nice little shelf here and all the bits here to make this jar of goodies right here. So we have one jar, pick your poison, round jar, another poison, like a test tube. Love. Here you get a little, that head can go on anything. I could have popped it over here and everything. It just, yeah. The bubbles, could add more bubbles. So this set can work back with all these sets, and especially with this one. You could have the cauldron at the bottom. You can make a shelf on the top. On the top shelf, you put in all this goodies. This is great for all kinds of projects. Embellishments, if you're making some sort of 3D embellishment, maybe to decorate a gift bag. If you're making mini albums, this can definitely work on mini albums and scrapbook layouts. This is great sizing for all of those type of projects too, and your cards. Yeah, love, 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 love. Moving on. Lastly, this one is Jack-o'-lantern pumpkin shaker die set. Woo! Love. Let me give you the measurement of the pumpkin. 3.5 inch wide by 3 inches tall. This definitely can fit on an A2 card with still room to play with your pattern paper if you wanted to put it on top of, you know, right there. And we are having the Instagram hop on Saturday the 24th, so you can see examples. Everybody is posting all different kinds of projects that they made, all kinds of goodies. So you can see examples of everything shown here, okay? So, this jack-o'-lantern comes with 3 different faces. We have smiley, happy, cute face. We have spooky face. We have angry, spooky face. Love the options. You can also save this if you don't want to use it for Halloween, or use it for both Halloween and Thanksgiving because of the sizing and how it's just a pumpkin if you don't put the drop-ins. So I like that it's not dedicated. So it can now go into Thanksgiving as well. Change your shaker bits in here. This is the shaker layer, so you don't have to do your measurements and worry about it. That's the piece. This is thick enough to cut out with foam and not have a problem with, or line it with your foam. I love that. It's not so thin that it's going to be a problem with you making a shaker with this. This is easily 1/4 of an inch thick all the way around. So that's great. Fabulous. Here is the top for the pumpkin. So you can change your color there. Here's a little swirly for the pumpkin. Here are some leaves, fall leaves in 3 different sizes, so you can tuck them into the top or anywhere around. Here are more swirls actually. Oh, there's another face. Ooh, this face looks like the Scream face. Love that. I just noticed it. I should put this bigger because I didn't notice my 4th face. So there's 4 face options with this set. Hello. It just got better from the 3 options that I talked about. Now here's the 4th. And then transition it to Thanksgiving. Alrighty, crafters. So definitely check the links below for the Halloween release. Added on to last month's Creepy and Kooky. It's all good. And they're all working back together. You guys have seen from me in a recent video. Let me see if I can pull it out. Here it is. The spooky ghost. Everything is working together. There is this Happy Halloween die. Now there is a spooky Happy Halloween die. So you have options. You can go cutesy or you can definitely spook it up. You have a wide range. Alrighty, crafters, check out all the information. Don't forget to check out the Instagram hop so you can win a prize. Also, the Cat Scrappiness blog. You can get a prize there too. Yay! Alrighty, crafters, until video number 2, stay crafty, my friends. Bye!